Pathology of depression in Chinese medicine. The Chinese term for depression is Yu. Yu is the double meaning of depression and stagnation. The simple questions in chapter 71 discusses the 5 stagnations of wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. It says, when wood stagnates, it extends. When fire stagnates, it rises. When earth stagnates, it ceases. When metal stagnates, it discharges. When water stagnates, it pours. The essential method of Dan Shi talks about 6 stagnations. That is, stagnation of qi, blood, dampness, phlegm, heat, and food. It says, when qi and blood are harmonized, no disease arises. If they stagnate, diseases arise. Many diseases are due to stagnation. Stagnation makes things accumulate so that they would like to descend but cannot. They would like to transform but cannot. Thus, the 6 stagnations come into being. Zhu Danxi formulated a prescription for these 6 stagnations called Yuelchu-1 Gardenia Chuanxiong pill, which is an important formula for mental depression deriving from qi stagnation. Of the 6 stagnations mentioned, qi stagnation is the primary factor. The complete book of Qing Yue gives an emotional interpretation to stagnation and talks about the 6 stagnations in a different way from Zhu Danxi, that is, stagnation of anger, pensiveness, worry, sadness, shock, and fear. This statement confirms that all emotions can lead to stagnation of qi, even those such as sadness that initially lead to depletion of qi. Cheng Qingyue said, in the 6 stagnation, stagnation is the cause of the disease. In emotional stagnation, the disease, that is the emotion, is the cause of the stagnation. So these are the 6 stagnations according to Zhu Danxi: qi, blood, dampness, phlegm, heat, and food. The 6 stagnations according to Chang Qingyue: anger, pensiveness, worry, sadness, shock, and fear. Yu as mental depression. Besides meaning stagnation, Yu also means mental depression. Some Chinese doctors say that in a broad sense, Yu indicates stagnation and is the pathological basis for very many diseases. In a narrow sense, Yu refers to the disease category of mental depression. Chinese books ascribe depression always to full causes, at least in its beginning stages, with liver qi stagnation being the main fundamental pathology underlying this disease. Other full pathologies include qi stagnation turning into heat, phlegm and blood stasis. A heavy emphasis is laid on liver qi stagnation, at least in the beginning stages. In the later stages, the fullness can change into a deficiency, leading to empty types of mental depression. Heat can injure yin and lead to kidney yin deficiency. Phlegm can impair the function of the spleen and lead to spleen deficiency. The main empty conditions underlying depression are deficiency of blood of the spleen and heart, deficiency of qi and yin of the heart and lungs, and liver and kidney yin deficiency. Thus, in Chinese medicine, stagnation and mental depression are almost synonymous, implying that all depression is due to stagnation. This is obviously not true in practice, as there are many deficiency conditions leading to depression. However, it is true that all emotions, even those that initially deplete qi, lead to some qi stagnation. Thus, the first effect of emotional stress is some qi stagnation. When discussing qi stagnation, it is important to stress that this affects not only the liver, but also, especially in emotional stress, the heart, lungs, and spleen. In Chinese medicine, as a clinical note, stagnation and mental depression are almost synonymous, implying that all depression is, at least initially, due to stagnation. Thank you all for listening.